am Aphile Aphile, it's hyphenated. I am a gospel musician, so I'm a singer, mainly an alto. But yes, that's who I am. My earliest memory of music, I'm a little girl in the village in the Eastern Cape. I'm dusty, feeted, wearing a short little dress, probably have a brush cut. It's a summer's day. Someone's making food in the kitchen. It's not me, obviously, because I'm probably 7. And I'm hungry, I'm starving, but there's a radio on and it's playing Hugh Masekela, or it's playing music that my gran enjoyed. It was very, it means really like the kind of music she was into. Yeah, that's the kind of music I remember. And she used to hum a lot. My grandmother's humming somewhere in the house, and I only hear her if I'm in the house, but from outside it's the radio in the kitchen or something. I've been getting you wrong. My inspirations have evolved over time in music. It used to just be boredom. I used to get really bored as a child. So I would start singing something if no one was listening or watching. But over time it's become life. And what inspires me in day-to-day life musically is Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit tends to sing to me a lot, especially when I'm going through a hard time. Even if I'm not, if I hear a sound, I might get a different idea of a melody from the sound I'm hearing in a song. Let's say I'm listening to whoever, honestly. I could get some ideas. If I'm in the shower, sometimes songs come, words come. And yeah, just general life. And at times I've been inspired by my friends. If I observe something about my friend, I could write a song about them and just record them a little thing and send it to them. My biggest influencer, I would say, well, it has to be Jesus, hey? Because before I came to Christ, I didn't know what my sound was, at least orally, because your sound can have an impact and it has a texture, I guess, I think at least. So Holy Spirit inspired me because he started teaching me how to sound more like myself. I used to sing very straight choir, very choral singing, until I started trying out more jazzy, soulish sounds. Yeah, so he inspires me a lot musically. And I also would say who inspires me is, I discovered this artist. Her name is Grace Tenor. Love her music, I love her sound. She likes doing a lot of background vocals in her songs, along with maybe an instrument like a piano or a guitar, and it's amazing. I'm still in shock, I'm overwhelmed by her sound. And I'm also inspired by Amand, a friend of mine actually, who makes music. He's not very famous yet, but I think he's on his way. He makes very impactful music, very encouraging music, relatable music as well. Music that's very observant about the condition of the heart in relation to God, to life matters, to relationship, whether it's within the church or just your family. So I enjoy people who make music that tells me more about life and tells me that, hey, you're not alone if you think this way about life or about your struggles, or if you fall in love, you're not alone if you think of that person in certain ways. So I would say Amand, Holy Spirit. I'm also inspired by someone named Corel. He's a producer, musician, Nigerian artist who is really brilliant. I'm enjoying his sound a lot. I'm also inspired by different genres, honestly. There's so many people who inspire me. I could mention people in the piano world, in the hip-hop realm as well. But I think those are the main ones at this current juncture.
Yes.
Oh, my creative process. Usually a melody will come to me, or first to the lyrics. It's never the same. And then I would record the main sound first. If I get all the words, I'll record those sounds, but I wouldn't use professional recording material yet. I usually just use my phone, an recording app. And then I start layering it with background vocals, other melodies to just give it depth, I think, to give the melody some depth. And then it's just to help also when I start making the song seriously, to know what the guitar could do, what the piano could do. That's my creative process. It's usually with just myself. Like, oh, I could do that and that. And I just do it vocally and I have a demo of sorts. My favorite collaborations in recorded music have been with Javan and Amand thus far. Javan created a house beat that's more along the lines of Sanal musician, that type of sound. It has a similar gentleness about it. So he sent me this beat he had made, and as I was listening to it, I remembered that, hey, I've been gauching about a love, and I think this would go really well. So I started recording something that felt to me like comfort and encouragement from the Lord. So that's the perspective from which I wrote the song in collaboration with Javan. He liked the lyrics and the melody, and we recorded it. So that was the first favorite. Second favorite was with Amand. It's called Trompe. He's Congolese, so he has some French in there. The first song is called Upendo na Maisha, Love and Life. And the second one is Trompe with Amand. He called me in to collaborate with him to feature in a song. He actually sent me the wrong song the day before. So when I got there, I heard a completely different melody, and I was like, it's not quite sounding like what you sent me the other day. So what do you say? But I had so much fun recording that song. I was with him and Butebuho, who's a brilliant producer. And I felt I'm a very shy singer. So I felt very comfortable in that space. And it became a wonderful song that I still enjoy listening to this day. Oh, listen, I would love to collaborate with Ubongeziwe Mabandla. Do you get me? Love, his sound is so unique. You can't place him in a category with someone else, I believe. And I would love to see what would come out of a collaboration with him. Who else would I like to collaborate with? I would love to collaborate with Anana. His sound makes sense to me. That would be really great. Who else? Corel, a Nigerian producer and musician. He makes more Afrobeat type music, but he's also able to produce really great sounds for other types of genres, which is amazing. So I think for now it's the two of them. Even Grace Tanner, man, just doing a lot of things to my spirit with that music. You know what I mean? I would love to really collaborate with her as well. Maybe sometime in the future. You never know, things happen. What I hope to achieve in this industry is impact. I've never looked at myself as someone who should make serious music, like a recording artist. I'm gonna have an album, an EP, come stream my stuff. Never been the kind of person, but I've in recent years started looking at it differently. If you have a talent and a gift, you should share it with others. And the way the Lord has been helping me sort of start shaping that is in the way He's already had me write music. It's been very encouraging. I like to write encouraging music, so I would like to see impact in people's lives with the music that I will still make as well. People are going through a lot out there, and some people don't know where to get solace. Some even know that they can find it in music, so I'd like to be one of the people they listen to experience freedom and peace and joy and encouragement in music, through music. The music that's currently out there is music I've featured in, songs I've featured in, so you can find me on Amand Mukenge's album. It's on Apple Music, Spotify, and even on YouTube. I think it's probably on Deezer as well. But it's Armand, A-R-M-A-N-D. His surname is M-U-K-E-N-G-E. That's where you'll find me on Trompe and my Upendo na Maisha. But yeah, that's where you can find me. You can look forward to me first finishing the songs I need to write. But I have some songs that I just need to get recording and get started on them. Really, the writing is done for some it's still on the go, and in due time I will have more music out that you'll hopefully enjoy and be blessed by.